This is Judy, your girl Judy Love.
What's up? It's your boy Cochise. How is everybody doing out there today? Okay, I guess Judy Love's doing good. And shout out to Droski, man. Droski's not here today. He's out doing a real estate thing.
Yeah, doing real estate. Trying to get his money right. Trying to be, since he's Hollywood now, he gotta
hustler.
He gotta find somewhere to put his
money everywhere. Okay. I'm sorry, I just got to write down real quick. Do not touch the red button. So, anyway, how was your week, Miss Love?
My week was pretty good. I started back working out this weekend.
Oh, really? Week. That's good. What happened? Did something precipitate that change, or you just decided to?
No, I was like, I've been slacking a lot, so it's like I need to start working out and getting right, because I salsa dance and I was getting winded in those songs, and it's like, okay, this is not cute.
Didn't I just ask you, did something precipitate this change? And you said no, and then you just told me it's because you got winded.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, moving on.
What happened in your week? Nothing.
well.
Nothing like usual.
It was an interesting week. I had a little trouble at my job, but that's job stuff. You don't want to get into that. I'll tell you later. Tell you off air. So, yeah. Anyway.
Technically you good.
You said what?
Nothing.
Okay. Anyway, so actually, I want to talk about your conversation you had with your friend yesterday. That's actually.
I figured you'd want to.
Yes. So let's go into that before we get into birthdays, if you don't mind, Miss Love.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Just tell them what happened.
What happened? See, where do I start?
Start at the very beginning. That's the best place to start.
Before I went out, me and a friend, we were hanging out. And he was trying to tell me through his situation in life. He has a big dilemma, and he had his apartment. His roommate was moving out, so he's either have to get his own place or do all this other stuff. So he was trying to go, and I was telling him my opinion. I was like, well, I'm trying to save money. Go home, save money, go back out, and then you'll be straight to go do what you want to do, instead of just, if you can go back home. Because I know a lot of people, they can't. But if you can, I don't see the point in that. And he was saying that he was saying all this stuff I didn't understand. He's like, it's a step back. His pride won't do it. If he went home, he would pay all the bills.
Okay.
And I was like, who's paying the bills now? And anyway, so it got on to all that stuff. And, yeah, you finish telling it, because I know you're going to tell it a whole lot funnier than I will. Because I told you last night. And
I don't want you to tell it anyway. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, this is what part I wanted to get to, because she's trying to tell the whole story. Anyway.
Yeah, I know. There's only a certain part you want to get to, so you just tell it.
This is what happened. They're going back and forth about whatever the reason was, and he was saying that he could stay there. If he stayed at the apartment by himself, he have to worry about different things. Like he said, he have to worry about if he got her pregnant, if he had to if the kid's his. What are the other things he said?
Well, he wasn't saying if he stayed in the apartment. He's saying that the little stuff he is worried about, he could be worried about a whole lot more. Okay, so he's very blessed that he's not worried about these things. And he started listing off the things.
Just list the things off, really. That's what I want to
list the things that he could be worried about in other circumstances.
Yes. This is what the man said.
Oh, you want me to repeat the list?
Yeah, I don't know the list.
Okay.
He told you. This is what he told you last night.
He said he could worry about, if his girl was pregnant, if, how to feed his child, someone could, if someone could break in. And then he said if someone could, rape him or something, someone could, That's what the man said. The man said the stuff he's not worried about is, he said, I could be worried about a whole lot more stuff. He said, I could be worried about if I got her pregnant, how to feed the baby, or if somebody had to come in and rape me. That's what the man said.
Rape him?
That's what he said. He said, that's a list of things that he said he could be worried about and why he's blessed. How old is he? What, 24?
Yeah, 23,
23, 24. I don't know what kind of life he's had. You know what I'm saying? But those aren't the worries that I have. I've never stayed up late at night worried about that.
No.
So
And then he also used, which I didn't understand either. He said he didn't want to. He said he looked himself as like a bird. This is really odd. I didn't get it either. He said he was like a caged bird, and then he was set free, and then now he wants to. He doesn't want to go back in the cage and caged birds. Now he's going to do whatever he wants so that he's not back in the cage. Didn't make sense.
Yeah, he tried to quote Maya Angelou. He tried to quote
what a cage bird sings.
He tried to quote Maya Angelou talking about once you've been free, you can't go back. Yeah, he said you can't go back, and if you do go back, you will try to do anything you can to get out.
Yeah,
that's what the man said. But what he was trying to say is, I know why the cage bird sings. Yeah, it's a black dude. He said some off the cuff things before.
Yeah, this is not like the first. This is an odd statement. This is not the first time.
Okay.
So.
Yes, he said a few things.
He said a few. I mean, this is
it actually could be a segment. The stuff he said. But anyway, I just want to share that with our listeners.
I know you're real funny.
If you have any like worries that are not common worries, give us a call.
Yeah, let us know. What are you worried about?
Do you have any
what are your worries?
Concerns? Okay, Hop said yeah. He just said yeah.
We'll
leave
yeah.
it at that. All right, let's go into birthdays.
Birthdays. So we have our Scorpios. So Monday, October 31st, it was Willow Smith's birthday.
Oh, that's what's up.
She turned 16.
You said Willow?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Willow.
think you said Will.
No, Willow.
Okay.
Willow.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Willow. Put my hair back and
She
forth.
turned 16. That's what's up.
Vanilla Ice baby.
What? Hey, he's what? 42. Hop says
49.
49 is
He
what
turned 49
Judy
Monday.
says. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay.
Jenny McCartney's birthday was Tuesday.
Oh, okay. Tuesday, Jenny McCarthy. Remember, she used to be sexy back in the day. She married Jim Carrey.
Jenny McCartney. She turned 44.
44.
Which you guys never seem to care about when I bring these people up, but it was Stevie J's birthday.
Stevie J. Everybody knows. You know Stevie J. Hop, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Hop said, "Oh yeah."
Yes.
I said he knows Stevie J.
It's Stevie J's. It was Stevie J's birthday. He turned 44.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's what's up. The man gets a lot of women apparently.
Guess who else's birthday is Thursday?
Who?
Jocelyn Hernandez.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
No.
They have the same. Their birthday.
His birthday was Wednesday. Hers is Thursday.
Really? How old is she? Is it no one knows?
No, she said it's 29. I've heard it's a lot older, but on the site I was at, it said 29.
Okay, well, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Well, on the show, they said their birthdays were close, so they had one big birthday bash.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't know they were
that close.
That close.
Oh, man, I bet you it was going down in that house.
It was Roseanne Barr. It was her birthday. Roseanne, the lady on.
Yeah, I know Roseanne.
Okay.
I know Roseanne Barr.
You need to
the
say.
Singer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, the singer. She sang the national anthem.
No.
I know she's a comedian, but she sang the national anthem too. But that don't worry about.
Okay, she turned 20. Hold on.
You say 28? No, that's wrong.
No,
I got to question everything about this.
That's wrong. That was a typo. I wrote down the wrong age. I don't know how old she turned.
All right, Roseanne Barr, happy birthday.
Yeah, it's her birthday.
Okay.
It's Diddy's birthday.
Puff Daddy.
That's
what it is.
It was his birthday.
Whatever happened to Bentley? Yeah, Farnsworth Bentley. Whatever happened to him?
Didn't he go off and do his own little thing and then disappeared?
And then
went whoosh, gone.
His umbrella is still where now, Hop? His umbrellas. He still sells umbrellas at Macy's, according to Hop.
Personally, like
no. He's no. He has a line of umbrellas. Okay. He's not. I mean, he might be depending on how line is doing. I don't know.
Well, he says he turned 46.
Okay, 46. That's a good age.
Everybody in Dallas person now, Dez Cowboy.
Dez Bryant.
Yes.
His
birthday was Friday.
Friday. Happy birthday.
Turned 27.
Okay, yeah. It's going down.
It was Matthew McConaughey's birthday. I like Matthew McConaughey. That's my little nugget. Matthew McConaughey, he turned 46.
Okay, that's what's up. 46.
That's
another good. Everybody 46. Okay.
And if he was still living, it would be Ike.
Ike Turner.
Ike Turner.
Ike Turner dead?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
When did Ike Turner die? 2007. Really?
Yes.
Oh man.
Google. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dang. Ike Turner died.
Yeah, he died.
All right.
He died at 76.
70. Okay.
Yeah, he's died.
All right. Well, happy birthday, everybody.
I have a few more people. This is a long list.
Okay.
I don't know if our listeners know, but the lady who played Scarlett O'Hara on Gone with the Wind, how do you say her name? Vina, the last one.
Vivian Leigh?
Yeah, Vivian Leigh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she played Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind and Blanche in A Streetcar Named Desire. It was her birthday.
Is she alive?
No, she's not alive. She's dead. Come on. But she's dead. She died at 54.
Oh, so she died a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, she was... How long was Gone with the Wind?
Like 30s.
Yeah, it was in 1939. So, yeah, she's dead.
People 30 still alive today.
Well, she died. So... Last, we have two more. Emma Stone. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Okay, easy A.
Yes, she's 27.
Okay, everybody 46 or 27 are dead. That's what's up.
And last but not least, glad he made it to another year, Lamar Odom.
That's what's up.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
And divorced, I think. I think it's final. I don't know. He turned 36. I figured he'd know older than that.
He's not 36.
That's what my thing says.
Okay. All right. Well, happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy 27th, 46th, and R.I.P. I'll let everybody live. All right. And we're going to go to some more music. We'll be back with some more immense music. This is your boy, Cochise.
And Judy Love.
Back to immense music. It's your boy, Cochise.
And your girl, Judy Love.
That's what's up, man. Hope you enjoyed that good old DF dub local music, man.
Music.
I like it. Anyway, now it's time for just a little bit of news. Take a little break from music, get a little news in, and then we'll go back to the music. Is that fair?
I guess.
All right, cool. All right, starting out, the elections are going on, so got to talk a little bit about that. If you haven't early voted, you have no more time to do it.
No more time.
Ended Friday, so I hope you got out there and did it. If you didn't do it, now you got to find your precinct, your district, and do that November 8th, I believe, right?
Yep.
Tuesday, right?
Tuesday.
Go ahead and vote.
On a Tuesday.
Right now, according to a few polls, Trump is up 9 to 16 points, depending on where you look.
Where you looking at?
Yeah, depending on the polls. But he's up a certain stage. That's very interesting.
Very interesting.
But I know the politics.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, go up and read on it.
Yeah.
Don't look at the scandals. Don't vote by the scandal.
By the scandal of the day.
Exactly. And if you are stressed out by all this election hoopla going on, Gold's Gym is offering a free day of workout to anybody who voted.
Oh, what?
Yeah. If you voted, go to Gold's Gym.
How do they know you voted?
You have to have your sticker.
I didn't get a sticker.
I didn't get a sticker either. They were out when I came in. But if you have a sticker, go to Gold's Gym, or if you have proof you voted, I don't know. I'm sure there's some sort of way. And there's also something going on in Dallas. Nothing big. It might be big depending on how you look at it. Dallas Mayor Mike Rollins has been going back and forth to Tokyo and Hong Kong, pitching Dallas as a new investment hub. That means there might be more non-stop flights to Hong Kong and China. More cargo coming in, maybe even some Asian businesses coming in.
Huh.
Some new money coming in.
That's pretty cool.
Which might actually explain what they're trying to do, the whole thing to West Dallas, the gentrification thing they're trying to
yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, so with all that, I guess they're trying to make Dallas the spot. A lot of new money is coming in, so if you
a lot of new money.
If you're not up on Dallas,
what they need to bring over here is those buildings that you can like rent animals for like an hour or a day.
Rent animals for an hour a day.
Yeah, like they have these places where you go in and you just like rent an animal for like they have cats and dogs, rabbits. You can just like rent them for a day or.
And then do what with them?
Just play with them, have fun, then give them back when you're done. What do you mean? Do what with them? What would you do with the dog? You play with the dog.
There's some dirty people out there.
Oh Lord, and I thought it was a cute idea.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They did that in Kauai. You can take a dog for a day and then bring it back.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. I didn't know that. I don't know if I want to use a dog.
So you wouldn't get a dog from a shelter?
I mean, if I'm gonna take him, I would. I don't know if I'd rent a dog. Let me say that. I get a used dog. I don't know if I rent a dog. Rent a dog. That's but I don't know. There's more people than me out here. So if it's a big business, it's a big business, right?
Says the man that wants a monkey.
I do want a monkey. Who doesn't want a monkey? You can say it. Anyway, it's a whole different thing. Anyway, so the last little bit of news we have here is. And now, when I say a monkey, I don't mean like a big monkey. I'm talking about the little one that sits on the little shoulder, like the kind you saw in The Hangover. Okay.
Nobody will step with you.
Anyway, last news story we have of the day is Baylor. Apparently, they're still under investigation. 125 sexual assault cases or harassment since 4 years.
Oh wow!
2011 to 2015, that have been reported. Still looking into that. So.
They're probably looking at that for a long time.
What is that? What is that a year? That's more than 25 a year, isn't it? That's 4 years. 125 divided by 4. You're looking at what? 30.
It's a lot.
36, 30 something a year. That's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. That's almost. That's what? That's 3 a month, huh? That's really bad. That's 3 a month. Did your friend go to Baylor? Because if he did, that would explain one of his words. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if he went to Baylor, okay. Well, if he was around that area, so if you were in Baylor between the area in 2011 to 2015,
I can see why that would be worse.
I'm sorry for you, and hopefully they get the culprits and get him taken to justice.
Yeah, me too. That's never good.
No, it's never a good thing.
But you need to leave the news on an up tempo, not on a downbeat. You need to leave with some good news.
You know what? Droski had a piece of news for us.
What news did he have?
Droski said that today was the end of daylight savings time. Forever.
Where did he hear that from?
I don't know where he heard it from. This is what he's saying. So that's why I put his name on it. Shout out to Droski. He said it's the end of daylight saving time.
I ain't never heard that, Droski. And I usually, yeah.
Now, they don't have daylight saving times in some places.
Right, but they have it here.
I mean, like, they don't have it in, like, some places. I don't think they have it in Arizona.
Is your phone on, sir?
I hit Snapchat accidentally. Which you can follow me on and hear some great snaps. Call me Cochise. There you go. And, if you can catch me on Twitter, I use that, too. And I'm starting to get more on Instagram, too.
Yeah, you like Snapchat better.
Snapchat is the snip snap. Snapchat is the snip snap. And you can find me on the snip snap Snapchat. I call me Cochise. Anyway, we're gonna go to some more music, and we're gonna look into this daylight savings thing.
Yes.
All right, so here it is.
Yo, I came here to party, baby.
So you miss music, it's your boy Cochise.
And your girl, Judy Love. I'm sorry, I'm used to Droski and I'm third.
Don't worry, babe. It happens sometimes. We're here with a very special guest, Miss Texas, Miss Shelby Patrice. How you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. You got the applause.
You got the sound.
Wow, I feel so special.
All right, that's what it is. You should. You should.
Many times I've been on TMI, I've never gotten applause like that.
Well,
really?
Well, you're on this show now.
Well, yeah,
so.
you know, we got to roll out the red carpet.
Yeah.
I love it.
Appreciate it. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, just a little bit of background. You know you're Miss Texas.
Yeah, I'm currently the Miss Texas U.S. International 2016. I have a platform of adoption and foster care, and I'm super excited to be the ambassador for Adoption is Beautiful. And this month is National Adoption Awareness Month, so we're doing so many things. So I'm really excited.
Okay, so what are some of the things that you were doing this month for adoption awareness?
We are getting ready for Barnes & Noble's autograph signing, because I actually made the cover this month for Adoptions Today magazine, so we're getting ready for that to promote awareness. We're going to Miami, Florida to start filming commercials and shoots for the adoption agency, Children's and Families, to get ready to launch off for that, so we can have a positive aspect of stories to go out to the community. From there, we are secretly, and you guys are the first to know, we are going to be launching the perfume line this month that will have 25% proceeds go out to people go out to foster agencies. So we're really, really excited about that.
That's
it's
good.
a really crazy month. So yeah.
It sounds very diverse.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So what's this perfume going to smell like?
That's what I was going to say. What is it?
Is it going to... Yeah, what is the adoption like? Perfume going to smell like?
It is going to smell lavish. I'm a fruity girl, and my assistant and I and my team, we've been going through all of these perfumes, and I'm like, I like Paris Hilton Can. Oh, I like Gucci Guilty. Oh, but I like Beyonce. Oh, but I like this. So it's kind of like one of those perfumes where it's not too strong, but it's real chill. It's one of those scents where it's like it's a relaxing scent. Nothing too strong and powerful. Just a very relaxed, misty, not musty, but misty.
Misty. Yeah, we heard you.
So I'm excited.
So my next question is, the bottle is a very important part of perfume picking.
And that's the hardest part of
That's what I was going to say. How are you guys doing this bottle?
See, I'd put it in a plastic bag like this with a spray top and college.
Your presentation is everything.
Yes.
So you want to make sure you have it all. But for me, I'm in between of what I want to do. Do I want it to actually be a child? Do I want it to be a reach? Do I want it to be this? But the bottle is going to be very creative, and it's going to symbolize the name of it, which we haven't finalized yet.
Okay.
So
I'm excited.
Interesting.
I'm excited.
So be on the lookout for a very nice bottle.
Yes.
With a
unique bottle.
Unique bottle. Different.
With the fragrance that you have to kind of be close up on you to smell, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah, you smell it and you want to just get close to be like, what is that?
You want to get so close then you relax and fall asleep right there on the shoulder. That's what that kind of thing you're going for?
Yeah, that's it.
I like it. And so they made the Miami. She went to Miami, got on the cover of a magazine.
The cover of the magazine is actually international. It's all over the world. You can go to adoptiontoday.org or adoptiontoday.com, and you can go to the magazine of the month, which is the November month, and you can also follow them on Facebook, Adoption Today. And their links are up there, and you can subscribe it. It's an online magazine. You can get it printed out, digital copy. It's all up to you. And there's so many amazing stories in there from me and other people and of different cultures and descents that were adopted. So it's a really, really, really good magazine, and it's all over. So it's not just hindered into one state or one city. It's absolutely all over.
Okay, you seem very passionate about adoption.
I love it.
Do you have a personal story of that?
Yeah, I was adopted when I was 18 months. I was adopted as a little girl. So it means a lot to me to have this platform and to share this platform, because when I go back to the orphanages and I go to foster homes, I say, you know what, that could be me. So I have no choice, and I feel like it's my right to give back and to do what my assignment is and to make sure that these kids have what they have, because, I mean, if anything, that honestly could be me in their shoes.
It's very noble.
I think adoption is, I'm learning a little bit about it because I grew up with a friend who was in foster care, and he didn't have he had a hard time in it, and it wasn't very pleasant for him. So he always said when he gets older and gets a family, he wants to adopt to make it pleasurable. But then now I have one of my coworkers, and he's one of parents that help with adoption and adopt kids and keep them for a short time until their time to move on and stuff like that. So it's interesting on both aspects, because before I just looked at it from his point of view, and then all what the parents have to do to get certified to be and
it's a process.
Yeah, and all the not problems, but all the struggles that they've had to go to, because a lot of the kids that come to them, they're little children, and one of them, there was a little girl, and her neck was broke, and so they had to go like doctor's appointments and stuff with her. So it's interesting on both sides. So it's very interesting. I didn't know all this was going on.
I commend parents and people that want to adopt, because it's a lot. You know, it's not applying for a job. It's not this. Like, they are really, it's very rigorous. I mean, you can be told no. And just imagine you being told no, and your wife is told that, you know, she can't have kids because of a health illness or whatever she was diagnosed with, or, you know, now that gay marriage is approved and people are allowed to, you know, be married to the same sex, it hurts. And, you know, when you're told no of something and you don't know what that person's going through, but deep down inside they just want to give a child a loving home, and that's really all these kids need. But it is a lot, and, you know, but at the same time I see where officials are going with it, because you want to make sure that you're putting this child to the right home, and they're going to have the right accommodations for their needs, you know, and because you don't know what people have been through, but, you know, people have changed and opportunity comes.
Right. Now, as somebody that actually was adopted, and now you on the other side of, as far as seeing it from the administrative point of view, as far as these people being told no, do you think there's a better way of going about it, or is there some process that you think could be changed or could be better? Or I'm not a no person. I want everybody to get what they need and what they want, and I don't like telling people no. I'm like, you know what, no but this, and, you know, they say, you know, you can't, after but comes, you know, whatever. But I feel like it's important that, you know, if you are turned down and you are turned down and you are told no, I feel like it's good to get a reason on why. Right. We told you no because this showed up in this and this and this. You need to go about it the other way with this and this and this. But now you can have lawyers defend you in adoption cases when you want to get adopted. Because, unfortunately, a lot of situations are coming up where, you know, in this generation of time, we have kids out of wedlock, and, you know, so it's the argument of, okay, well, the child's not going to have your last name, or the child is going to have your last name. So it's like, if I was to marry somebody else, but I had a baby with another man, the husband that I'm going to marry, he has the right to put our child up for adoption, so he can adopt him into his name. And then that's when the other party comes in and fights it, because he doesn't want his child adopted. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
It gets very complicated, and it's sad. But it's like, sometimes you just want one big family opposed to a family.
Right.
And it's hard, and that's what keeps the court systems going, and that's what keeps the fight going, because it's like, you know, it's like that. Yeah, that's my father, but my mother got married to this other guy, and now I'm taking his last name because, you know, they want one whole bond. So it varies. And then when people were told no because of other reasons, like criminal records or whatever that's been on there, but they changed, and it's hard.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to prove. It's really hard to prove yourself and who you are and what you can provide for someone.
Yeah, there needs to be some sort of rehabilitation for, like, felons that show that they're, you know,
right.
They're rehabilitated.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole.
Whole nother topic.
Anyway, we are going to go to some more music. We're going to be back with Miss Texas. More about adoption. I'm sorry, I got something in my throat. All right. It's your boy, Cochise.
Judy Love.
And we are back with Miss Texas. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. That's such a sweet voice you have over there. Anyway, all right. So, you're involved with the movie Storks, right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the movie Storks, in case you don't. Oh, she perfect.
I love the movie Storks. If you liked Toy Story, if you liked Cars, you will love Storks. I love Storks, and I'm probably gonna go see it 2-3 more times. Storks is an amazing movie. You know, it's about growing up. You hear the Storks story.
Right.
You're like, oh, mommy, where do babies come from? Where do babies come from? And, you know, they tell you how the stork dropped off
the babies in the
you know, it's funny. So this movie, it's not about adoption whatsoever, but it had factors of adoption. So that's why we were able to somewhat include adoption in the movie Storks. So when we got the phone call that they wanted to partner with us, they were like, this is what it is. We got the movie Storks, and it's about a little boy wanting a baby brother or sister. And he found a brochure that said Storks, baby delivery. So he literally wrote a letter to Storks saying that he wanted a baby brother. Well, in the movie, you see Storks flying around, and he thought that he was going to get a baby brother, and his parents like, no, that's not where babies come from. And next thing you know, he gets the baby brother that he gets. But the way that it happens is like, it was just keywords that they used in the movie that were like, adoption, because they were saying like at the end of the movie, in the movie they were like, when you'll be deliberated at the age of 18, and in the foster care system you are let go at 18 because you're considered grown. Mm-hmm. So it's so much that had adoption to it, but it wasn't about it. So when the fact that they let us come in with the platform of adoption is beautiful, platform was awesome, and going to the premiere was a phenomenal experience, and being able to walk the blue carpet.
That was the blue carpet?
The blue carpet, not the red carpet, but the blue carpet.
Wait, why is the blue, if you don't mind me asking?
Because it was Storks. And Storks' colors were royal blue. You have to see.
Where are the Storks flying now?
In the what sky?
In the blue sky?
There you
Thank
go.
you. I thought he was going to be one of those guys that say, no, the sky's not blue. Anyway.
He might, you never know.
I was thinking.
You never know.
But,
But I think you're outnumbered today, so.
Yeah.
With the same
so, it was blue carpet, and, I was able to walk the carpet and meet so many people at network, and I was super excited because I met the writers of the film and a couple of producers behind the film, and we sat and had an amazing conversation over hot dogs because it was a carnival theme.
Okay.
And they got the story, and they wanted to collaborate so bad when they found out about it because they were adopted.
Really?
Oh, really?
And they were like, it's huge. And, we still keep in contact, and it's just awesome that they felt like they knew where we were coming from, because they were like, yes, it's powerful. And the fact that we are trying to, the main goal for Adoption is Beautiful was to try to raise awareness for the 150,000+ kids that are in foster care. And that's what we did. And we were able to raise that awareness, and we did it. And I'm so proud of the whole team that was involved on Storks and working on my behalf, and Thea and Blaine and everyone that was behind it, because there was a phenomenal movement for the adoption and foster care's platform in the community. And they sent us a letter, and they personally addressed us and said they would love to work with us again. And that just meant a lot, because a lot of people want to get into this industry because they want the money, they want the fame, they want the followers on Facebook, they want the likes, they want this. But to be honest, that's not what it's about. It's about serving your purpose, serving your calling, and doing what your assignment is. And if your assignment is going to be doing hair, then you'll go up the top and you'll do hair all the way up to the top. But it's just about if that's what's for you. But are you changing lives with it? Are you giving back? Are you doing this? And that's why I was so excited that Warner Brothers did that. It was awesome.
That is good. That is good. And I actually have a homegirl in another country who said she was taking her son to see this movie. And it's, I forget the blur. That's the poster for it, right?
Storks?
Yeah, but it's called like Cuestro or something. Actually, Indy Lee, how do you say Storks? Okay, never mind. Anyway, it's Storks in Spanish. But I was like, hey, I know that movie. I know the ambassador. So. Yeah. It's apparently doing pretty well internationally, huh? So.
It did really well internationally, and I'm so excited. And they sent me my T-shirt, and I've been on lockdown for a while. I've just been crazy busy, but we are once it hits stores for DVD, trust and believe we will be promoting that like crazy again, because it's awesome. And it went #1 in the box office, I believe, in the first week.
Really?
First week it went #1.
I was looking.
So that was awesome.
While you were talking, I was kind of Google. No, not fact checks. I was looking at the cast and everything that was going on. You got some big names: Jennifer Aniston, Kelsey Grammer. Key and Peele.
Awesome people, yes.
So, the guy off Modern Family's in here.
Which one?
Yeah, Ty Burrell. He's awesome, and what's crazy with Ty Burrell, I had a conversation with him.
So you got to meet the cast?
Oh, yeah, we got to meet.
Is he as funny as he...
No. Oh. Ty Burrell is so chill. I guess to me, we were just talking, hanging out. It was a kiddie theme, and they had the roller coaster rides going on. It's all on my Facebook and my Instagram. If you guys are following me, Shelby Patrice _ It was a carnival theme, and everybody brought their kids out. Jennifer Aniston is amazing, and I admire her more as an actress because she adopted a little girl.
Okay.
And for people to see where you're coming from and know what you're trying to do, it means a lot. And with Ty Burrell, going back to him, he has a nonprofit for kids in foster care where he gets them together and they make films. And he teaches them how to make films. And
that's what's up. Are you listening, Mike? Droski?
It's awesome, and it's like you're not the only one. It just makes you want to smile because everyone's heart is just so big when it comes to this subject, and and I think it's beautiful because you have your committee for cancer, you have your committee for domestic violence, and you have a committee for foster care and all the other things that are going on in the community. And I stand for all of those, but the one that's deep in my heart is foster care, and to see these not expiring, but these amazing actresses, actors, and celebrities doing what they're doing. It doesn't get any better than that. So.
That's really good. And I like it when the celebrities have all this stuff and they don't
advertise it, promote it.
Rarely, advertise it and promote it. I mean, they do, so it gets awareness, but they don't all the time. They don't advertise it all the time. So it's like, oh, look what I'm doing. It's like, because that means to me that shows they're doing it from the right place. They're just doing it to help, not to get the fame or
and that's
I didn't even know Jennifer Aniston adopted.
I didn't either.
Oh yeah,
but I knew Angelina Jolie did now.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on her? Or you can just move past it. Doesn't matter. I know you're friends with Miss Aniston now.
Everybody is amazing in the industry. Everyone's amazing, and you really have to get to know everyone.
Of course. But we're just saying if there's a role, right? Mm-hmm. One part left, two actresses. Jennifer and Angelina, who would you give it to? Depending on the role?
It depends on the role.
I understand. Good answer. All right. I like it. You've not your first rodeo. All right. Now, we also heard that you have 2 proclamations out right now. Now, first of all, let the people know what a proclamation is.
A proclamation is a recognition from the mayor of the city and the council that they get together and they honor you for your accomplishments, what you've done in the community, and they honor you for that day that you will have out of the year.
Oh, okay.
So I've been very fortunate to have one in Grand Prairie, and one in Miami, Florida.
Okay, so you have 2 days. So 2 days of 365 days a year are dedicated.
But it's not like a Martin Luther King Day where it's all around the world and it's going to be printed on every single calendar ever made in the nation. It's just not right. Let's say that, not yet. It's just in the city of Grand Prairie, this is Shelby Patrice Day, and then in the city of Miami, Florida, this is Shelby Patrice Day. So I'm really excited because that it keeps me on my toes and I keep myself on my toes. And with those days, I just want to make sure that, like I said, those days are designated to kids in foster care and that were adopted. So my team and I are working on having certain things that are going to take place on those certain days.
That was my next question. When are the days and what are you going to do for your days? Like everybody get free fries at McDonald's or something?
Oh, I wish. No, as time grows, we will do something bigger. But I can say for the Miami November the 1st proclamation, every November the 1st, Shelby's Patrice Day on November the 1st, and children and families will get together and we will have a gala. And on that gala that will take place in Miami, Florida for the city of Miami, we will get together, and that's the day that we will give the proceeds to the foster care foundation for how much was made for the perfume. So that's my goal. Like I said, I don't want anything from it.
Right.
You know, it's not about a check. It's not about this. It's honestly just to get people together, have a good time, eat good food, dance, and celebrate how much money we saved that year for the perfume that we can cut off to the kids in foster care because, you know, they need to. So that's what it's about.
Good, I like it.
Yeah, it's very, very good because you hear about people getting all these days, but I don't know what you do with them.
Yeah, do with the days.
Just collect them.
You know, it's
coins or something.
No, it's you know, and we were talking about that. Some people see it as, oh, it's a resume builder. I'll just do this, but it's not. Like, you have to. Let me tell you something. There's two types of people. There's people that look good on resume. Then there's people that are actually really good, resume and deep down. Because you can be like, oh, honey, on the outside looking in, she has it all together. She is the bomb. Girl, please, she's only good on resume. Because that's what you think. What she has is good. But when you meet her, when you talk to her, she's not doing anything in the community. Then there's people that actually live up to their resume, you know, and they're actually go-getters, and they're keeping stuff going. They're keeping momentum going. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to build a legacy to keep it on for furthermore.
Okay.
I like it.
That's a good goal to have. Very, very good plan to have. And we're actually going to go to some more. Actually, I want to ask you more about the proclamation on the day. Did you have like a key to the city or like a red carpet
No,
cutting?
I haven't had a key to the city yet.
Did you cut some ribbon?
No.
They just gave you a piece of paper and said, here it is. Well, they had to be
Well,
a
it was a
ceremony.
thick piece of paper.
It was. What's the thick paper? You're an artist.
And it's framed.
3-ply.
I don't know. What's
That's
paper?
toilet tissue.
That's what I used.
It's that nice paper.
Nice.
That nice thick paper.
All right, we'll leave it at that. We're going to go to some more music. We'll be back with more Shelby Patrice. And this is Immense Music. Welcome back to Immense Music. It's your boy Cochise.
And Judy Love.
And we're still here with the lovely Shelby Patrice. What's going on?
Hello.
Yes. So now let the people know where to find you because we are coming towards the end of our little 2 hours.
Yeah, you can find me on social media, of course. Facebook is Shelby, Shelby, Patrice, Patrice. You can find me on Instagram at Shelby Patrice _. What other social medias do I have? I have Snapchat, I think.
That's what's up. You know,
but I know I have Snapchat, but the question is, what is my name? S.Patrice, S. Period Patrice. So S.Patrice on Snapchat. And
did you say Twitter?
I don't do Twitter.
You don't do Twitter?
I never got into Twitter. I feel like Twitter was just for nothing but subliminal messages, and I'm not the one for subliminal message. If you have a problem, issue, or concern, call me.
Let me tell you something that I found. I found that girls love Instagram across the board.
I love Instagram.
I haven't found.
You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Instagram is the new mall.
The new mall?
It's a new mall. Because if you're looking for red heels, just put hashtag red heels. And all these shoe boutiques will come up, and you're going to find you some red heels. And the shipping is 3 days. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, Instagram has turned into the best networking thing ever. If I wanted to know about Adoption Month, I can just put in hashtag Adoption Month. And all these people and platforms and posts of Adoption Month will come up. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know he was adopted. Oh, I didn't know I can get in contact. Oh, they have a fair coming up. Instagram has turned into crazy. It's crazy. Like, I was looking for a dress. Like,
can't you do that with Twitter though? Not the dress thing.
No,
put the hashtags in.
No.
I don't think Twitter worked that one.
What's with the attitude?
Try it. You need to. What do you like? What do you like to do?
Well, I like Snapchat most recently, but before I was tweeting, because I don't think I'm photogenic, so I like to tweet. And that's why I think Instagram is not my friend. That's why I'm in radio.
Because you're not into pictures.
Yeah, I'm not into pictures.
But you know what? I want you to hashtag radio host or radio personals or radio boss or something like that, and you're going to see some people come up and be like, oh my gosh.
It's amazing.
Even if you want a good laugh, you can go on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm going to check it out. I'm going to take your word for it. I'm going to go to Instagram. I'm going to check out your Instagram first.
Check it out. Follow me. I follow back.
That's what's up.
That's how I am. You follow me, I follow back. You comment, I'm going to say thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Some people don't do that.
I don't.
I think that's so rude.
I don't do that.
You don't?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're rude over here.
Oh.
I mean,
that's okay.
I've never.
It
depends on the
people
comment.
don't
If it's
comment.
like really nice, it's like, oh, well, thank you.
I don't know. Yeah, I just
a lot
take
of people
time.
don't comment.
Really? Oh.
on my stuff.
I get a lot of comments. Like, if I see a lot of comments are coming in, I'll wait later on till I'm, like, relaxing in my bed, and I'll go through every single person and say thank you. You know? Because, I don't know, that's just me.
That's really good. You should keep that going.
I have to, because you took time out of your day to say something. I'm going to take time out of my day to say thank you. I feel like that's just
I'm going to
right.
adopt that theory, and if I see a comment, I'm like, thank you so much.
Yeah, I must get nice comments. Cause my
you never be surprised who commented.
Some people, my comments are very, they make you want to cuss them out. Shout out IYBG.
And then you just say thank you and you block them and you keep it moving.
I can't block them, and I know that dude.
I'm just waiting on Instagram to come out with the notification on who screenshotted your post.
It's coming. It is coming.
And Facebook too.
Okay,
that'd be exciting.
It's coming.
Yeah, apparently Facebook owns all your stuff.
Yeah,
unless you made the right post, the right wording.
Yeah.
That's a joke. Don't worry about it. You know those posts that they. You know what? All right, we're gonna end on that. It's always end on a bad joke.
No, I want to tell our listeners, because I really like this show. I watch it every year. The Victoria's Secret fashion show is coming up. It is for all the females in there. I don't think
guys watch it too.
Would you watch the Victoria's Secret fashion show?
I mean, I might.
Don't lie.
I've never seen it all the way through.
But you've glimpsed.
You've looked a little bit.
I'll take a gander at it every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Usually I'm watching Taylor Swift try to dodge model as she's.
I like Taylor. I like her.
You know who I just.
She's getting progressively more model-esque as the time goes on.
I like her.
I wasn't a big fan of her. You know who I wasn't a big fan of, and I'm recently finding out I kind of like working out to her music.
This is a conversation I'm not really accustomed to. I'm not really.
Ariana Grande. Her music is really nice to work out to. She has really nice.
Really?
I was very shocked.
Selena Gomez is shocking me. I like her. Tell them that it's my birthday. Tell them that it's my birthday. Yeah, that's Selena. My jam. When I party like that.
I'm going to have to pull the Droski. The streets don't listen to no Selena Gomez.
And you know who's really growing on me, too? I know you guys have to close. Pitbull.
Mr. International.
He is.
I like Pitt.
I'm loving him. I'm loving Pitt.
He has an XM station. I like his station.
That's the guy came on our show named Chinaman that actually puts me in the mindset of Pitbull.
He looks just like Pitbull. But back to the Victoria's Secret fashion show real quick.
Yes, real quick.
Every Victoria's Secret show they wear a fantasy bra, and each model picks it. Jasmine Tooks is the model that's going to be wearing it. For people who don't know what a fantasy bra is, it's a bra that's completely made out of diamonds. This year's bra is worth $3 million American dollars.
I'm telling you, that sounds just so uncomfortably.
It is.
Painful.
It's not. It's just made to look pretty in pictures and walk down the runway and put back on.
Is it just diamonds? Is it like no cloth? Is it just
diamonds?
Just diamonds?
Just diamonds, jewels, and yeah. But I'm pretty sure you can look it up and see what it looks like. But it's very beautiful. I follow her on Instagram before she.
Are these conflict?
That's an honor diamonds? To wear that.
That's
Are these conflict-free diamonds?
They're pretty.
Okay.
So
are these multicolored diamonds? I didn't look it up.
You gotta watch the show.
You have to watch and see. Every year it's different. So I mean, they could be made out of anything.
Okay.
So, but yeah, the filming is going to be November 30th, but it's going to air December 5th on CBS. So
December 5th.
December 5th.
That'd be a good Christmas present for some young man.
So we're going to end on that note and on an old school song of the day. How you got an old school song of the day?
I got the old school song of the day. The old school song of the day is going to be Bun B Get Thrown.
Smoke some, bitch.